So the Conversation with OGs. I'm Meatball.
I'm Dre.
I'm Barb.
I'm T.
I'm Erica.
And today we're going to have a special conversation. T, what are we going to be talking about today?
Yes, so today we're going to talk about, do men or do women, when do you guys know when the person you're dating is the one for you? And specifically for women, how long do you stay in a relationship before you actually leave because the man is not totally committing to you?
Well, I believe a man knows almost right away. I do believe men are the king of wasting women's time. We know how to, we'd take 3 years from you, 5 years, 10 years. And then when a woman realizes, you know what, this man is not going to marry me. This man ain't going to be with me. He's not going to give me what I feel I need. She got to start over. And the man is totally fine with it.
But why the whole charade, though?
Yeah.
Why the whole why? If you know from the beginning that this woman might not be the one, why keep playing with her or keep her on a string so that she gets more invested when she could be looking for somebody else?
Well, the biggest thing that men most definitely don't want to do is lose their position. Men like the position that they have in women's lives. They like to be able to come to her house and he feel number one. He like to be able to call her phone, she answer, or if he tell her to do something she's doing, he's a high priority in her life. So
it wouldn't be the same if he fully committed to her?
Well, if he fully see, when you say fully commit, men don't think like that. That's how a woman think. Our thing is what's beneficial for us. What's beneficial for us in the we like the beginning stage because the expectations is low. We like your expectations to stay low. We don't want you start trying to have higher expectations out of us. We don't want that. So so
in the beginning, y'all think that our expectations for you guys are low?
No, it's high. The woman expectations for a man, because she's trying to win this man over. She's trying to prove to this man, I'm a good woman. You know what? I can make you happy. You know what? I have potential to be a good wife for you. This is how the woman think. The man enjoy being on the receiving end of that. Mm-hmm. He's not thinking, I ain't finna prove to her I'm a good husband. He ain't even thinking like that. He thinking like, you know what? When I call her for sex, she's there. If I ask her to bring me lunch, she'll do it. I can come over to her house whenever I want to come to her house, and I'm a high priority. So men love their position in a woman's life.
I disagree. I've been married twice. You ain't never been married. So it's kind of like, this is your assumption on that, because a woman will hold a mask on, will hold a charade, what they call a charade up, and let you think this who she originally is. And you may not know to 2-3 years in, this is not who this woman really is. So she can put this front up, oh, I'm this perfect woman, cook, you might get a meal this week or whatever. She may even hold them fronts up for a year. And then you move in and you see this is not the same woman. You see what I'm saying? So I disagree.
Can I ask you a question, Dre?
Until you moved in and live with this woman, I don't believe in that, okay, we're going to get married, you're going to stay in your house, and I'm going to stay in my house, and we're not going to be together physical, because you may feel like, okay, she's saving herself for marriage, and you turn around and be with her, and the sex is terrible, and you have an issue with that. That's one. And at the same time, you may not like that she farting in her sleep, burping, all type of stuff. So y'all have to get to know each other. Stay with this person 2 years and get to know that person. So, I mean, I'm quite sure a lot of men see women at the bar, club, grocery store like, damn, I like her, I would marry her. But until you move in and live with a person and really get to know a person, you ain't.
And then I piggyback on what you say, because for me, I don't think that you ever will fully ever know anybody, no matter how long you with them. It's always going to be something new that you learn about that person. But for women, I feel like we as women, we waste our own time. I don't believe men waste our time. We waste our own time because when you're in a relationship with a guy, he, like you say, he knows whether you're the one. So we stay there thinking and hoping and praying that he picks us to be the one, and he doesn't. So you didn't waste all your time in a relationship with somebody for 5 or 10 years, cooking, cleaning, washing his clothes, being there for him, supporting him through everything, and he won't marry you. But he'll turn around and marry the next person. But you didn't wait. You wasted your own time. Y'all don't waste our time. We waste our own time because we see it. But what keeps us there is that we like y'all or we love y'all, and we want to be comfortable. We want to be with you all. We don't want to start over, because starting over for us is like, oh my goodness, I got to do this all over again. I got to get to learn this person. I got to know what you don't like and everything. So we waste our time. So that's the biggest mistake for us as women. We have to give ourselves a time frame, and if that person is not willing to marry you within the time frame, that you won't walk away.
Maybe he didn't marry you because your flaws. You know, a lot of women always feeling like they the perfect catch.
But do we not all have flaws? I mean,
but he may not like them. He may not like them.
Let me.
But he should address those flaws.
Certain flaws, a person gonna be like, you know what? I can't accept this. And at some point, you should say, well, you know what? We've been messing around 5 years. Are we moving forward or not? And he's gonna tell you, well, I don't like this. I don't like what you said to my mama. I don't like that you said this, and that.
So that's just an excuse?
No, because a lot of people don't like criticism.
No.
So when he said, I don't like what you said to my mama, a lot of women in relationships feel like once they get in a relationship with that man, it's all about them. So then when it's the mama or it's the aunties or the grandmother, he may be a person that provides and takes care of his grandmother's mother, and he there. Women sometimes feel like I'm the prize. I'm that person. You worry about me and you put everything else aside and make it all about me. That's a problem.
That's not what I was saying.
That's a flaw.
My issue is this, like, if I'm dating either one of y'all and I want to be married or whatever, if we having issues, we're having issues. I'm not going to be talking about anybody in your family. I've dated women. I've actually married a woman that brought something up when we was going through some, oh, your mama crackhead, mama drug addict, mama. See what I'm saying? It's y'all, that goes to the gut punches. We talked about that. So my thing is
that was a disrespect for your mother, right?
Yeah, but my thing is, no matter what we're going through, them is the type of flaws that a man is see. Like, okay, when you're angry at me, this is how dirty you're gonna get.
Okay.
So them the type of flaws that a man say, you know what? No, I'm straight, and he go meet the next woman and he snatch her up, because she's not gonna disrespect him and belittle him like you did.
You hope.
So it don't matter what 10 years you gave. See, once again, I tell you gotta move in. You gotta get to know a person. You gotta date a person for a few years. A person show you who they is after 2 years of living together.
Well, my rule is you never really know a person until 3 things. 1, you go on vacation with them. 2, you live with them. And 3, your back's up against the wall. Either his back or your back. That's the only reason. That's the only way you're going to fully learn somebody. Because then you're going to get them in their lowest of lows. And you're going to realize how they react to those lows. Do they take it out on you, or do they handle it? Right? And until you go through those things, you're never going to know if that person is for you or not. So those are my 3 rules: vacation, living, and back up against the wall.
And I think
they work.
You can't learn a person more.
But see, you got to also think about women are on time frames.
I agree.
A woman doesn't have the same time span as a guy.
Right.
Women, if they're going to have kids, you got to have kids, you know what I'm saying?
Before 30, before 40, and prime, like 30.
You're pushing it at 40.
Yeah.
The time is actually, doctors start telling
32?
you. No, it's 38.
Wait, where you should stop?
No, they start telling you, like, whatever you're going to do, you need to do it now.
Well, when you're 38 and you're pregnant, that's a geriatric pregnancy.
35.
Yeah.
I was pregnant at 40, and I had to go to the doctors every week for monitoring because they said I was high risk because of my age. So once you get to like 35, you're like high risk for everything. Yeah. You know, you're like out of your prime for having kids and healthy kids. That's things like that.
Your baby
healthy? Yeah, but he's something else.
Yeah, but see.
But I'm saying we accept. What I'm trying to say is that's what they tell us, and that's what we accept. Right. Yeah, that's just like in a relationship, we accept things. You can't always accept what people give.
But see, Barb, I look at it like this. I really believe women doesn't ask men the right questions.
We don't.
So
and men don't ask women the right questions either.
Well, but
that's both ways.
Right now, I'm taking the woman side, and I'm a man, and I have taken advantage of a lot of women because I knew they just don't know. So if I know you don't know what to say to me, I'm going to stay away from the questions that I know you should be asking. And you know what, baby? You want to go out to eat? Okay. You know what? You want to go out of town? Okay. You're not talking about building nothing with me. So as long as I'm intelligent enough,
maybe she doesn't. I mean, but then you have to also think too that question never comes up because maybe she don't want to build nothing. A lot of women don't think about being married at a very young age.
Well, and that's where they screw up at.
A lot of women don't want to get married till they get in their mid-20s, close to 30. I didn't think about marriage when I was younger. Marriage to me, well, I never thought about it. Now that I'm older, I wouldn't mind being married. You know what I'm saying?
Well, of course, because now you at the end of the ropes.
But I don't have to be. I don't have to be.
Well,
what you may think is the end of the ropes was the end of the ropes for you. That's your
point that I'm trying to make is this.
I didn't want
when a woman sit up there, she ain't had 30 sex partners. She didn't sit up here had 15 abortions.
Well, I'm not in that.
Well, I'm not talking about you per se. But what I'm saying is when she at the end of her ropes, when she did everything she wanted to do, that's toxic. Now you want this man to settle down and be with you. And he thinking, and why would I do that?
But what if, what woman is going to tell a man like, oh, I done had 30 sex partners before you and 15 abortions?
He gonna know. Because every time we go somewhere, they gonna be like, hey,
that's
we
not
see
true.
we done saw
no,
before.
That's not true.
That's
not true. No, only because, listen, I used to do nails. Like, I know a lot of people know me. I might not know a lot of people, but they know me. They know my face. They remember me for whatever reason. And I have a lot of people come up to me, and my husband's like, who's that? I'm like,
it's a difference, T.
You know what I'm saying?
When they be like, hey, T, and you can tell. You know, I done saw it. When somebody say your name, when you with your dude and they get that little giggle, you know you done been down through that.
Disrespectful.
They do it. This Detroit, they do it.
Well, see, the thing is, if a woman don't put herself in alignment for her life to be set up to go in a certain way, but she in my opinion, she devalued herself.
Okay.
So about time you want to wait till you in your mid 40s, 50s, 60s to get married. To me, you gotta get whatever at the bottom of the bottom of the pile that's left. You getting leftovers. No man is rushing to date a woman.
That's true.
That's the truth. I'm being totally honest. No man is dating to rush an older woman with old goods. They want something fresh. Just like when you go to the market, you're not picking up no old fruit. You go looking for a car. You don't want no car with no rust on it. People want the best for themselves. They want fresh stuff. They want a car that look like it got fresh paint on it. It can have Bondo. If you don't know what you're looking for, you get a hoopty just with fresh paint on it. And a lot of these women is nothing but hoopty with a lot of Bondo.
Okay, I got a question. So let's say if a woman wasn't brought up the correct way. Let's say like she didn't, like in her younger years, she didn't know her value and stuff like that. But as she grew older and experienced life and learned lessons, now she's, now she knows her value. Now she looks at herself like a different way. So now, she's on the market. Like she's good now because she done went through all these learned lessons.
She's good. She's good from her perspective.
No, let's just say she grew up.
So how old is she?
She could be like in early 40s.
Okay, see, she's at the clearance part. She on clearance.
That's your no.
Now listen. Now we having a real conversation.
In your mind, she's on clearance. That's what you're saying. For men,
I'm a man.
Right.
I talk to men. I know hundreds of men. So when we talk, I'm telling you what goes on in the locker room.
So like now, when you talk to 40-year-old women, you're like, you basically are like,
what's your life history?
Hold on. Now listen, women, y'all getting attached to y'all feelings. And
no, I was just asking a question.
So what I'm saying is, I'm telling you what men are thinking. You don't know how men think.
Right, that's why I'm asking.
So a man think if a woman, she's in her 40s and now she realized her value, who cares? You at the end of your ropes.
That's what the man says.
Yes. You know how many?
You don't think she's in her prime,
The average
though?
woman,
Like, as a man,
the average woman,
right?
the
Like,
average
no,
woman,
like as far as
start having
mentally,
sex.
as far as clarity,
We're
as
not
far
looking-
as
men don't
financially,
look at
you're
y'all
just
like
looking
that.
at sexual.
You
That's
look
all
at
you
physical.
looking at.
But
That's right.
Sexual is huge.
Okay, I just want to know why, because you're not looking at mental, right?
We don't care about
Right,
that.
because you
That's
would
what care
rather
about.
fuck a dimbat than marry a smart, intelligent CEO.
Okay,
Like,
okay, CT. Once again, you being attached to the
no, I'm just
conversation.
saying. Like,
We're having a factual conversation,
Exactly.
right?
No, that's your facts.
that's your facts, and I'm
Well,
just
if
saying.
you
And
notice-
I'm just
if
saying
you
the
notice,
man is
all the
more
women-
attracted to
Barbara,
the
if you notice, all the
sexual
women
part of the
are in
relationship
disagreements with
as
the
far as
men
the
for
mental.
a reason.
Well, what I'm saying
So
to
then you guys can't complain when you get a dingbat and you get her pregnant and she's like, and then you can't complain because you wanted the younger person, right?
But
You
see,
didn't
this
want
is
the
why-
more
this is why-
intellectual.
Listen,
No?
This is
T,
why
a man does not look for a woman to be intellectual anything.
So don't complain about your baby mamas that are
T.
trying to do you wrong.
T,
You know?
all women do men wrong. Most women, most women.
Okay.
Auntie
Wow.
want to say
I can't even
something.
talk, man. Why we even talking if y'all don't even let
wanna
that person
say
talk?
something. And y'all gotta let each
let you
you gotta
talk?
let each
No,
other
you
talk.
don't. I've been cut off continuously.
We're not gonna
And
let you
I
get your
feel-
foot. We need
I just
answers,
feel-
like, because you don't
Go
make
ahead,
sense. So we
Auntie.
just need
Question.
answers.
Go ahead, Auntie.
Question. So, do you all think the way a man or even a woman look at the opposite sex depends on the relationship that they have with their parents or the way that they look at their mom or their dad? You know, is that where it starts?
No, it starts with the physical part. First thing a man he pursue was looks good to him.
No, I'm saying the value, like the
Value of a
that,
woman.
the value that a man,
They don't think women got value.
like,
disagree
no, I'm
with
saying
that.
like, say for instance, the stuff, like, for you all to look at a woman so degrading or so up high, did your mother or your father, for the women, set a standard for that?
I never, when I was growing up, and that's what I was when Erica asked that question. When I was growing up, nobody never talked to me about anything far as marriage, far as sex. I learned about sex through sex education. Those were conversations that weren't had in my house. Nobody talked to me about how a man should treat you, what you should not allow from a man, anything. I never had those type of conversations at all with anybody. So as I started dating and going into relationships, these were things that I taught myself. These were things I had to learn myself. And as you can see, I didn't do a pretty good job of it because I was teaching myself. But I'm older and I realized that I wasted a lot of my time, a lot of my valued time. But another reason I wasted a lot of my time because I didn't know what I was looking for. I didn't know what I wanted. So I can kind of agree when he says you lose the value. I'm thinking on his end, is he saying the physical part? The physical part, and then how can you?
That's the only thing.
You can say the physical and the sexual part. You lose that. That's not always true. And then I kind of disagree with him because he don't even date older women, so you can't even say that.
And why don't they older women?
When you start dating older women,
I say, why don't they older women?
because I don't know. Maybe you don't like them.
Because of the value.
Because they.
Okay, I can explain my issue.
because I don't know why you don't date older women.
Let's
Okay, the reason why most men don't want
No,
to
we
date.
say you.
I'm saying most men.
But why don't you?
Oh,
Why
no,
don't you?
Okay, I don't date. Personally, I don't date older women because I don't see the value in dating them. I mean, they're going to require the same things as a younger woman.
I think
will.
more.
Okay.
Well, they're going to see when you date an older women, they have so many things that they're attached to, as far as different men that they encountered in their life. So yeah, the older woman is more men she
Because
been
they
with, right?
understand their value.
Oh, you're trying to say far as how many
Is that
women?
why?
Well, you got some young ones out here that
Okay,
didn't
now
really
you-
do the post
now you go
line,
with
and
moving
I'm
the
just
goalposts
saying.
again, Barb.
I know you always say I move the goalpost
You do,
of what
because
I'm
if
trying.
I'm talking about, if I'm talking
Okay,
about
but you're talking
older-
about
if I'm
older.
talking
But what if
about
you meet an older
women
woman who don't got a lot of miles on her?
Well, that's rare, right? That's right? The average woman started having sex at the age of
I don't have a lot of miles, so
17,
me and I'll
18
be
years old.
51,
And they usually
What age did you
average
say?
17, 18. And then they start having an average. They start racking up bodies. They averaging.
What's the reasons why again you don't date older women? Is it because of their body count?
Yeah, they lost their
No,
body.
they said they lost their value.
What value did they lose?
They lose the value
abuse.
physically.
Oh, physically. So you don't find them attractive.
Well, because I know what their body went through, and I know how they abuse their body.
How do you know this?
I know because I'm a man and I'm out here and I see what they do.
So have you ever dated an older woman?
No.
So how do you know?
So how would you know?
They lost
Because
their
I know what they have done. Most of these, most older.
What did they do?
Let me tell you this. Most older women have 2 to 3 kids at least, right?
Young women
most
too.
of them, hold on. Most of them have multiple baby daddies, right?
Young women
Okay.
too.
Most of them have crazy dad.
Young women too.
Okay, but you see what I'm saying?
But
you
it's
see,
it's literally the same, B-ball, because
No,
you got women
No,
that's
no.
my age
younger
or
women
younger,
are more
and they already at
older
5
women
kids.
are more financially.
Well,
They
you know
already
what?
got 4 damn baby
I'm
daddies.
say
They're
this.
already in
They're
debt.
running their checks
I'm gonna
off.
say
you
this.
know, when they
Of
were
course,
younger.
nobody want to recognize what they're doing wrong. Is a reason why older women is still hanging on the shelf. Is a reason why they still available. They're there. The younger women getting took off the shelf like that.
Because of their
Because of
age,
their
because they're
age.
younger. That's literally
Why
it.
you
And
think
their
hold on,
body.
if they're the same and it doesn't matter? Why you think a man prefer a younger woman?
Because of their age.
So you
And the
think,
women,
hold
the
on, so
older
you
woman
think
knows
this.
her worth.
I think that's
The
what she's
older
saying.
woman
So
will
you
give you
telling
more
me
talk back.
you
and
think
you don't like
a
that.
man want a woman simply because she's younger?
Because this is what I've been
Yeah,
told.
yeah.
No,
Younger
because she have less
persons.
miles on her. That's why.
No, me boy.
I'm telling you, Drake. Why do a man prefer a younger woman?
Drake.
It's
in and
multiple
out.
reasons. One, she probably ain't gonna give as much flat as an older woman. She's not gonna require as much time, money, expensive stuff as an older woman. It's so many other things.
This generation.
Younger generation.
Everything
Hold on,
they
hold on,
want. They
hold on,
want Louis
hold on,
Vuitton,
hold on,
Gucci.
hold on,
They
hold on,
want
taking
hold on.
the Olive Garden. They want
I'm not
Ruth
Y'all better
Chris.
let him
By the
talk.
way,
You know what
first
y'all
thing,
do? We trying to
you didn't
educate
get
y'all.
that.
I'm not finished.
Y'all do a terrible job on y'all own.
A younger woman, you can pick
Women
a
do a
younger
terrible
woman
job.
Let
up.
them finish.
She may want to have a sip of something, smoke of something, and some Coney Island. You're not picking no older woman up and getting no
Younger women,
Coney Island.
this is a hood red.
Well, you know what? Hey, Bart. You know what though?
You was young once upon a time,
When I was
and you used to go to Coney Island.
I thought it was the best spot to go to, and don't laugh at me, but I had never been anywhere like that. So Red Lobster, when I got first to
Yeah,
the
but see,
Red
right
Lobster,
there, if you go to Red
I
Lobster,
thought
you gotta
Red
have sex.
Lobster was like
You gotta
the
sex that
best,
night.
the best place like to go out. But that was
I
wasn't
still
Coney
think
Island.
Red Lobster
But
is
it
good.
wasn't Coney Island.
Yeah, but you was skeezing if you go to Coney Island. You know he getting something. And the guy is not taking, back then, a guy was not taking no woman on the first date to no Red Lobster. Red Lobster was like way up there.
McDonald's.
Not no first, but you dated older men.
I went to Red Lobster.
You dated older
I
men.
never had of, but yeah, I did.
Yeah, so of course he think I got
I
this
wish
little
I
young
never
tender that don't know no
would've
better.
dated
I'm
older
gonna go stuff her with this shrimp and then stuff her with some steak.
Okay, so I have a question, B-Boss. So you said that
And let them answer so you won't feel like you jumping on them.
y'all go after the younger women because, and this is what you said, they don't have as many miles on them.
Less needy too.
Which is what?
Let Erica answer because Erica is a younger woman.
Yeah, I'm 28 and
okay.
less needy. That's no.
I thought they would be more needy.
This generation
No, they
is
not.
completely needy. They want y'all. We look at y'all as sugar daddies.
Yeah, we
And guess what?
We gonna tell
We
y'all
understand
this,
that.
this is what we want to get from y'all. We want to get money. We want to get money from y'all. We want y'all to buy us clothes, perfumes. We want y'all to wine and dine us. We want y'all to be driving. We want y'all to be driving the most popular car.
I
We want
agree
y'all
with
to
that. I
take us
agree
on
with
But
vacation.
guess what? That comes with the package. We know that. We playing for that. You know we gonna do. Hold on, wait. Let me stop.
But then you say,
why you think guys have the jury?
Okay, so
it's for the young ones.
Why you think guys have the jury? Why you think guys already have the cribs? Why you think they got the cars already? They got the fly clothes. When they come to you, they know what you're looking for. You behind. You already too far behind to catch up. He's thinking about what he finna do to your back.
Yeah.
that's literally.
Hold on. Let me add on that,
And
Bo.
that's what you going after.
Yes.
That's just it, young women. Let them finish.
Hold on.
Drake.
Right now, I'm 49 years old. Right now, I'm in a relationship that I'm happy to be in.
Okay.
I'm good right now. I'm not really saying, you know what?
Is she happy?
I don't know.
No, he should know if she
No.
should know.
You can't answer for nobody else. I can't ask you. Do you make your man happy? Of course you gonna say yeah.
Okay.
Until I
Does
ask
she
you.
look happy?
This is what I'm going to say to you. you talking about another person's right here to defend himself.
Okay.
So when I'm talking about you, I'm an older guy. If I met you and you 28, I'm gonna whip up on you. I'm gonna make sure, you know what I'm saying, everything fly. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say, how you doing, baby? And you thinking this old nigga a sugar daddy?
And I'm about to run his pockets.
You know what?
That's what I'm
gonna ask you. You need some help with anything, baby?
And she gonna
First thing you gonna say, yeah, but I'm hitting.
And
you know what? Hold on. First time, no,
Hey.
listen.
But you might not see it no more after
First
you hit.
time, I may help you out with your rent, but I'ma still have sex with you about 4-5 times in between then. Now, depending on what I want to do with you, because you ain't gonna always want some money, because you gonna like me. I'm a very nice guy. So you gonna start. You want me to come over and chill? Nah, I'm thinking, do I like you?
No, about that.
If we ain't having sex, I probably don't want to be around you.
But what if y'all still having sex and you know she wants you to come over?
Now
she
she
wants
wants
you to
more.
meet the family.
No,
You know.
don't go. She don't dictate nothing. Only thing a woman run. No, I'm being serious. Only thing a woman runs is the sex initially. Once she give me the sex, I'm in charge where the relationship go. She don't run shit. I'ma dictate the relationship how I want it to go. I'ma waste her time. I'ma bullshit her.
Is this why you only go for the younger women? Because you know you can get away with that.
Listen, you know why I don't want to deal with the older women? Because the older women have a lot of baggage. They have so many sperms, different men's sperm cells attached to them. I don't want to deal with
The
that.
younger ones are
Why everybody attack me when I tell the truth? I don't say nothing when y'all sit up here. When I say something, I feel like I'm being constantly attacked if I'm telling the truth. Now, what's your question?
Angelic.
What y'all got attached to y'all? That's all. I just asked the question. I'm not attacking you.
Okay, now women and men are completely different. A woman is not built to do what a man's supposed to do. So if a man got 50 sex partners, men often lie about how many women they've been with. The number is higher. Women lie about the men they've been through, and it's usually lower for a reason. She wants this man to see her in a way that she's really not. So she lied to him.
I agree.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
Go ahead.
Okay, so the woman, if she's complaining, because you were saying like the sperm and everything is so attached to
The woman.
Yes. So it's actually the same thing with the male too.
Why are we always making things equal?
Because it is.
It's not
both.
equal.
Oh, let's release her hair out.
Everybody get a chance.
You know,
Let everybody finish what they have to say.
Because it's like when you speaking out of hurt, it's because of
Who's hurt?
No, I'm not saying you're hurt. I'm saying if you're
It
speaking,
seems like you in your
if you're
feelings
speaking
down
out
there.
of hurt or any type of disagreement, if you can look at a male or a female and say and make this whole women is like this, men is like this, that's hurt, that's pain. Do you agree?
I disagree.
I disagree too.
See, okay, let me say this.
What makes you say women are like this? Why do you say it?
Because I look at YouTube, TikTok, I walk down the street, I know I work at a plant, and women is pretty much this.
So is your experience.
To what I see, it ain't. I don't even have to experience. I see the way women carry themselves.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? I don't
Are
care.
these
Like,
older or
hold on,
younger?
I'm about to say. Okay, let me chime in on what you said. You can have younger women. And then I see women in their 40s listening to Sexy Red, chanting it. And to me, that's like hood rap music. That's like telling you to be a slut bucket. You see what I'm saying? She not telling you to go out here, be a nice woman, get a husband. She telling you, I'm jangling
And
and
they 40s
everybody.
twerking.
And
That's
I'm
embarrassing.
But
I'm
y'all
mad.
do the same stuff though. Let me
Wait,
check
wait,
it.
listen to
It's
that.
women
You
are
the number one.
y'all age that listen to Sada Baby and Meek Mill and all that.
I can't speak for them. I'm listening to the OJs.
We know we're
I'm
talking about
listening
y'all
to
in general
Luther
because y'all
Vandross.
talking about us in general. We
No,
speaking of y'all
what I am,
in
we
general.
talking from different age
as an
brackets. What it
older
is,
woman,
you're
I
trying to
wanna
compare
say-
older woman, and we had this conversation before.
I don't
Older
listen to
women
Sexy
does
Red.
not compare to young. Every man wants the younger version or prefer the younger version of the woman that they have.
Okay, so do you think you come out of more money with a younger person?
Nope.
It doesn't matter.
No.
I don't even see
way
why
less.
that doesn't matter.
Way less.
Trey.
But
know what?
Dre, if
Listen,
you
hold on,
think
hold on.
about it, if
You know
you
why
get
it's
what
less?
you want, you don't care about how much it
You know
costs.
why it's way less? This is why I say it's way less. Because if you jangling with somebody young, you go get their little 8 feet, they liquor, get them $100. You at about $150, and this is the same night. With an older woman, you're gonna date expensive spots. You're gonna go out 4 or 5 times.
No.
You're gonna go running to the
It's
gym
not
together,
like
all
that.
type of
Because
stuff.
guess
Just to
what?
get someone.
I'm 28. How old are you, Dre? If I'm with you, I got me a sugar daddy. He about to do this for me. That's how we think.
Right.
We
But
think
he's
it's
gonna
y'all.
be beating
We
it up,
think
though.
that's fine, but
I
what?
disagree.
I mean, y'all getting
But
sex out of it. But
I disagree. I disagree.
You're for sale. You selling yourself,
and
then,
you
right?
giving me your money.
So what?
See that?
That's
No,
what you don't
boy,
understand.
that ain't how that go. Maybe on that end, on this end, I'm a one-time sugar daddy. You get something for me, I jangle lane, you ain't gonna hear from me no more. So it ain't gonna be all them plans you had. No.
Okay. Are you guys talking about the past or
Oh, they tricking now.
Well, we're talking
Oh,
about
Yes, Dre, that's what I'm
both.
saying.
I ain't tricking.
No, see, this is
24
If
years
you
clean.
talking about women, we talking about women as not recognizing when a man is bullshitting them or wasting their time. That's the topic of this conversation.
Let's get
So if a man is bullshitting a woman and wasting her time, believe
But they
me,
bullshit
she's
each
the
other.
last one to know.
Okay, I have a question. It is like a scenario of somebody that I know. So let's say you've been dating, like the girl, right? She's been dating this person for close to 15 years.
They married.
Nope, not
They got
married.
He
kids.
should
Haven't even talked about marriage. They haven't even talked about kids.
They ain't got no kids.
No,
They
they
just
only
do
have a
that.
dog, right? They haven't talked about that, but she's getting to an age where she's like, okay, my child rearing days are over.
Okay, that
And
meant
basically, I want to say like the relationship is over, right? Because if he hasn't even discussed it and you don't feel comfortable discussing with him, you need to figure out what you want to do if you want to have children, right? Because obviously this man doesn't want to have children with you. He doesn't want to get married to you. So what's the next step? So
There's a
how
reason.
and is it like from a male's perspective, I want your opinion, like what is the man thinking? What can she do? Like is she in like a lose-lose?
They live together?
They live together, but he
don't see no
But
future with her long term.
he won't let her receive mail at his house.
What? She already got her answer.
I mean, so Tia goes
Supposedly, right?
So Tia goes back to the same thing that I said too. You're making it as if it's all his fault. It's not. It's her fault.
I'm not making it right.
What I'm
What we're talking about is recognizing.
It's a scenario. I need some
She
answers.
saw it before it got to
I already know the question and the
Hey,
answer,
Barbara,
right? Because
Barbara,
I know what I would
seen
do.
it.
Barbara,
And
you keep saying
let's
this.
just
So she
talk-
wanted
when a
your
woman-
perspective.
I want
when a
y'all
woman is
perspective.
being taken for a ride, the last person that would know it is that woman.
Listen.
Everybody else gonna be telling her, listen,
Look at
this is
me
what
in
he's
this
doing
camera.
to you. They're gonna be coming to her with evidence.
I
They're gonna be
disagree.
telling her, girl, it's been 3 years, it's been 5 years. She ain't gonna see it.
See,
Now,
sees it.
this is
She
what's gonna
don't want
happen.
to accept it.
She
She
sees
sees it.
This
She
is what's
doesn't
gonna
want to
happen.
accept it. She sees
Once
it.
she get to age, that man will, I guarantee, leave her. He's going to
Well,
have.
he's already left her. He already left her. Well, let me finish.
Let me
Let
tell
me
you,
say what
he's
you
going
said.
to leave her, and he's going to have kids, just not with
Okay,
her.
now can I?
Now, why though? Why?
Because he already made his mind up. This is not what he's going to do.
But let's say this woman was the perfect example of a woman,
That's
right?
to you.
It's not.
Everything.
That's your
That's your
opinion.
Right?
definition.
Let's
Your
just let me
opinion.
just say like
That's your
if he
opinion.
were to go out and find somebody better, he couldn't.
You don't know that.
That's bull.
Right? I don't know that.
He might already got somebody better on
Let's
the
just
set that
say
she
that.
doesn't even
But
know
she
about.
does everything that a man expects for a woman to do, like be submissive, all these things, cook, clean, all that stuff. Without the ring, she does everything.
I
why
think
should he give it to her?
I think she should ask
Can I
that.
ask you that question? Why should he give it to her?
Why he did it?
Why should he give her? Listen to my question.
Yeah.
Why should he give her a ring after
when he already
15
has the cat?
But wait a minute. After 15 years, she does everything you
Yep,
said.
yep.
So in his mind, I don't have to give you a
Right.
ring. I don't have to call you my wife because you've already doing things
Yeah.
that a woman does.
Yeah.
This is why I get mad. This is why I say we as women mess up.
Yeah.
It's our fault.
Yeah.
Because in 1, 2, 3, in 5 years, if she was still doing all this stuff and he never thought about an engagement, 6, 7,
No,
8, 9,
15
10. 10 years, I know, but I'm saying in 5 years,
Yeah.
he never said,
Yeah.
will you marry me? Another 5 years, he never said, let's have children. Another 5 years, he's never given her anything and all the hopes that she wants.
Yeah.
Why didn't she walk away? Because it wasn't his fault.
Right.
And why do you
Right.
think he's not going to marry her? And he is going to probably have children with somebody else. And guess what? She might still be there and never
Do
leave.
she got a job?
Well, you know what's surprising to me?
Yes, she's successful. She's very.
Do he got a job?
He's successful.
Who's more successful? Who's who?
He is, but barely.
Okay. Well,
But barely.
that's why he ain't got married.
Well, you
So now the question is,
So the questions going into a relationship,
When
those
is
are
it-
questions we should ask.
when is it time where you, as a woman, say enough is enough?
I'm gonna be
disagree.
100.
Bro, you ain't even married yet. You can't make that.
Jay, you've been
statement, dog.
divorced twice.
Bro, but it's a difference, though. I got married because that's
Jay,
what
listen.
they wanted. You telling me she give you some sex 5 times, you supposed to marry her?
Listen,
And you ain't been
I
married
didn't
6
say
times.
marry her. I didn't say marry. I said me knowing what I want. First of all,
So you gonna judge it off sex?
no. That's what you got out of it. See, okay, with me, I don't just want to have meaningless sex with a woman. That's not what I'm pursuing. So I'm going to talk to the woman before I have sex with her. I'm going to hang out with her. We're going to go places. We're going to laugh. We're going to be entertained. Now, sex is going to come after I have sex with her less than 10 times. I know how she think. I know. I'm gonna ask $1 million question. I want to know about her credit. I want to know about her debt. I want to know about, are you in therapy? I talk to women like that. So I'm not just trying to get in her panties and I just want to fuck and then I'm out.
When are you getting married, bro?
I'm gonna get married when I'm ready.
Because you've been with
You
somebody
asked
for a
me-
while, right?
You said when would a man know? Not when I'm
So
gonna get married.
you know
So
right
when
now.
will you?
No.
So you still don't know.
No, I'm saying
And you done
I'm
had
not-
sex
I'm not-
over 5 times.
No, Dre, you did the point.
No, he
you
didn't.
Dre, you said when would a man know?
So I'm
Right.
asking you, do
I
you know?
have proposed to a woman before.
Right now, you with somebody.
Yeah.
You with somebody. You done slept with, you done been with them for a few years. You done slept with them over 5 times.
So-
This is what you saying. So
should know.
do you know?
That
Yeah.
you will
So,
now.
Dre, this is what I'm gonna tell you. I will be married 2025.
Nigga,
That's next year.
I'm going to get married because.
I gotta see this
Hey,
shit.
hold on.
Why? But why?
It's not the question of are you going to get married or are you going to stay married? Because anybody can get married.
Yeah, but see, Barb, if you notice, I'll be 50 years old and I never been married.
So
You got a lot of miles on you. You got a lot of miles on you. You done lost your value.
back to that. Knowing our value system is not the same. A 40-year-old man is nothing like a 40-year-old woman. And most definitely a 50-year-old man is nothing like a 50-year-old woman.
And I'm quite sure she's a younger, let me finish. She's a younger woman. You're an older man going into a relationship with a younger woman that requires a little more activity sexually. So now, when you say we lose our value, don't you think you done lost your value because you got to keep up with her. And if you don't keep up with her, the mailman or JoJo down the street gonna be knocking her off.
Okay, see.
So your value is lost too. Just like we lost our value sexually and physically, yours is gone too.
Okay, can I talk now?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, see, that's the type of woman you are. I don't date women like you.
I don't have miles on me.
I don't date women that
miles on me. Barb is the
Wait a minute.
I'm the
Can I
truth.
talk?
Let me tell you.
I'll let you run.
I gotta finish.
I can't say nothing. Can I talk?
No, you came back
two words.
but you was hitting below the belt.
You said yes.
Stop. I came back with facts. I came back with facts of what you said. I came back with facts of what you said. You said that. You said we lose value. You said we got miles on us. So I just reversed it on you. Now me being that type of woman, I'm not that type of woman.
You said a woman would come and be knocking off the mailman. Who even think like that? Certain women think like that. A woman that would say that thinks like that.
Well, listen, I'm telling you, if I'm a younger girl and I got a sugar daddy and you can't keep up
That's you
with
would
me
knock
now.
off the mailman.
Well, I might knock off
See, I don't date women like that.
You don't know what type of woman you date. No, you
See, that's the difference between me and you, Barb.
No, you
I know who I'm
You
sticking my
don't know
penis
what
in.
type of woman she is.
I know.
You can't
You don't know.
satisfy her.
You don't know.
Okay?
Hello?
I'm trying to
You
tell
don't know.
I'm trying to tell you that woman will bust up so
When
quick if
men
you
are in
can't
their
bang it out. I'm
They
trying to
lose their
tell you.
sexual drive. They need a pill. They need all those things. Women
Well,
don't
Dre,
need
you need a
that.
pill, Dre?
I got some vitamins.
Do you need a pill?
But
No.
be honest.
Okay, I'm 50.
Hold on.
and I'm
Let
gotta
asking you.
use the
me
honey
also
pack.
throw this
You're
out
not
there.
gonna use the
I'll
honey
be
pack.
tired as hell because I work 7 days a week. I don't have no off days. So even with that, I still go crazy. It's just in spurts.
Do y'all have to use the honey pack?
No.
But see, you gotta think, if a man need all these pills for you, that means he's not attracted to you. You got 1 million stretch marks, you and had 5, 6 babies. He's not attracted to you. Now
maybe
let,
it's just
hold on.
because
Now
Peter
let a
can't
little
get up no
20-year-old come in front of that man. I bet that man stand up like a mountain.
Sometimes it could be a man's health. If diabetes.
But why y'all keep moving the goalposts? I'm talking about, listen, a woman, what Barb said was men need that, different, and whatever they need to make their penis hard at a certain age, right?
Yes, that's true.
I'm just saying maybe when he look at that body, he needs some help because he's not turned on.
But that's not the only factor either.
I'm not saying it can be a lot. He can have like you say, diabetes.
Absolutely right.
He can have cancer.
Yeah.
It can be a lot of things, but we're talking standard. A healthy 50-year-old man, a healthy 60-year-old man can still have regular sex.
I agree.
Now, I have had sex with older women, and I can tell you I don't like it. You know why? Because an old woman would tell you, you know what, you ain't finna be sitting up here doing me like I'm a young ass girl. And I tell you absolutely right. And I put my penis away and I leave. Because I'm gonna get me a young girl so I can have sex the way I want to have sex.
Okay, that's real.
Let's say, okay, you are. You have these younger girls, right, or whatever. But let's say
women your age.
Okay, you have women my age. Let's say you do get, okay, you say you'll be married by next year.
Mm-hmm.
She's younger, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So in about 10 years, you'll be how old?
In 10 years, I'll be 60 years old.
Do you think your body will function?
I wouldn't care how my body functions in 10 years.
I'm asking.
No, I'm telling you, I'm asking you. In 10 years.
No, I'm asking. It's either yes or no. Do
Okay.
you think your body will be able to
Yes.
function at 60?
Yes.
How we do now? Okay.
Yes.
Let's
Well,
add 5 more years.
I'm gonna tell you this. Men don't think like you. I think right now. I want something to pop off
But
now.
if you're about to be married by next year.
Listen. When I'm dead, you think I'll be worrying about who's popping my ex-wife off? You think I'm gonna care?
But
Wait. Do you think I'm gonna care who's living in my house that she inherit? You think I'm gonna care? I care about right now. I want to be happy today. I'm not worried about will I be happy 20 years from now. I may be dead.
So
I'm not worried about that.
how do you know what you're giving her, the woman? How do you know that it's good? It's pleasing.
Because she tell me.
What if she lie? I mean,
Well, if she lying to me, what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna pull out a lie detector.
maybe she don't want to hurt your feelings or something.
Well, why she keep coming back?
So
I got the same penis.
because
She come
it
jump on
could
it.
be.
Quit laughing at me, Drake.
What are you giving to her? The assets, like what? Because that could be a part of it too. Like,
He's an investor.
An investor. You're
He
investing in
invests.
her. So,
I'm gonna tell you this:
so
women are
wait,
terrible. Are terrible.
Investors. Okay, wait. Okay, you're investing in this woman, right? Okay.
No. I didn't. That's what you mean. Your words. I'm not. An
So
investor.
you're not investing in her.
I'm not an investor.
You're not investing in her.
I believe women are terrible investors.
No, that's not what she asked.
You're not investing in her, correct?
Yeah, I'm not investing.
So you just gonna
Okay. But you will be married by next year.
to a woman that you're not investing.
That you're not investing in.
Did you?
Is she younger than you?
Yes.
Yes.
Do you already have her in mind?
Any woman,
has her.
see, any woman you will
already have
ever
her.
see me
He's
with or
with her.
ever hear me talking to will always be younger than me.
Okay.
Always.
Well, we
Like
respect
by how
that.
many years?
It doesn't matter.
Do you have like a age gap? Like they can't be older
It'll
than
always
what?
be under
They can't be
10.
older than
It'll always
40.
be under 10 years. Always under 10.
Okay.
Okay.
So
And she can't have a beat up body.
What's
Well,
the
if she
beat up
younger,
body?
she
Like
shouldn't.
She
miles?
can't-
is it stretch marks?
Her body can't. Her body
Like, what's
can't
beat
look
up?
like thunder and lightning.
she can have stretch marks.
I don't want that.
Okay, that's what
I don't want a woman. She got lightning all through her body. That's not what I'm attracted to. I don't want no woman that look like she's carrying around a bag of nickels. It's just a lot of things I don't want.
Like her titties a bag of nickels.
No, her body. I don't want a woman looking like she built like a cereal box.
Okay, now back to the subject. Back to
I will have more.
So
children.
let's say
Year get older.
One more time.
What are you gonna do? You said you'll be married next year, right?
Mhm.
What you gonna do when she get older? Cause you know all that fades.
he gonna go.
but he want more kids too. So let's say you have more kids with your wife,
when she pregnant.
and she have these
She can't
stretch
move.
marks and lightnings,
Okay.
and it look like she's
He gonna
carrying
Okay, I can answer two questions. Like, okay, now who first?
You can answer whoever you want.
Okay, let's go with you since you in front. You said one that she gained 50 pounds, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you have treadmills.
You do.
You have. See, I don't want to date no lazy woman.
Okay.
To me, it's an excuse for a woman to have a baby and keep that same weight after the baby's gone.
You
I
can
agree.
lose it.
Because I have dated women that works out. You know, if a woman want to look a certain way, it's going to take work. Like how a woman put on her makeup, she get her hair done, nails done. You gonna do the same thing with your body with me,
Correct.
or you just not the woman for me.
Okay.
If you don't think you have to work to keep what you have,
But
Not for
even
me.
in her doing that, working out, whatever, because I used to work out all the time. I still got some stress marks somewhere.
well, I
Sometimes it just
okay.
don't.
Listen, see, stress marks and a weight is too. I prefer not to have woman with her body looking
Out
like
of proportion.
lightning everywhere. You look in the sky, you see all that. I don't want that.
But let's
That's going to make me cheat on her. I'm not attracted.
Because she has-
I'm not attracted to that. That's just my
What if you
preference.
want to put all the lightning on her body?
I want a
She
woman
had
to
your
have
baby.
my ideal body like I got in my head, which I get. When a woman take off her clothes, she turns me on. If a woman body doesn't turn me on, I would cheat on her. That's just being honest. So therefore, I wouldn't put myself in a losing situation.
Women body changes. It
Okay,
ain't
I
even just
get
gotta
that.
be the birth of a child.
We're talking
It
about
could be
one-
sickness.
We're talking
It could
about
be
one
anything.
man. I'm only one man, and I have a
No, I was
preference.
just asking you.
That's right. I
what
have
you
a
think gonna happen
preference.
when you marry this lady and all this stuff happens to her.
Okay,
What do you
if
do?
I'm going to have a conversation with her,
Oh.
and I'm going to tell her,
You gonna tell her
you
to
gotta
cheat on
work.
you because you got stress
I'm going to
marks
tell
after
her,
giving birth.
listen, you have to start working on your weight. Your weight is getting out
let's
of
say it's
control.
not her weight. Let's say if it's just
Well,
stretch
there's too
marks.
many things that y'all throwing at me, and I only can answer
Okay,
one at a
Meatball,
time.
it's not her weight. It's just stretch marks because she just birthed y'all a beautiful
Your baby.
baby. And
Okay.
she has stretch marks. That's what comes
Okay.
after you
now,
have a child.
I have dated a woman.
sometimes.
I had dated a woman. She had about 4 stretch marks. And what she did, she went and got the lasers done and to remove them.
Pay for surgery.
Really? I didn't know you could do that.
I didn't pay for that. She paid for it all.
I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, you can remove. See, this is what I'm saying. Women, they work on their hair, lashes, lips, getting their booty.
Hold
on. They work on things that they want to work on. I'm telling you, they can work on it all.
Right.
The hardest job a woman has is looking perfect all the time.
But what about the man?
Okay, moving the goalposts. Y'all is so good
If
at
the
that.
man got money, he know they ain't
That's
gotta
right. If
look
a
all
man
like
got a
that.
couple
'Cause
dollars,
God
he
judges
can be
our
fat,
finances.
walk around with his stomach out. He gonna still get the baddest women,
But
long as he keep his bankroll right.
Attraction. There's a lot of things that turn men off of women.
But that's what's important. That's most important because women are pleasers. Women want their man to accept them. They want to make their man happy. But see, they never ask $1 million questions. You know what? Is I'm who you want. You know what? Do you see yourself with me 3 years from now? Do you see yourself marrying me? They don't ask $1 million questions, so they keep getting 50-cent answers.
So if the woman did come to you and ask you those questions, would you be honest with her? And
If
not
she
play
said,
with
if
her?
a woman said, do you see me as wife material? I'm going to say, well, you know what? I see you as a cool person.
So no, I don't see you.
That'd be my answer. I see you
as a cool person.
I never lied. I never lied.
So I have a question.
So the answer is, so how do you see me? I see you as a cool person.
Okay, and
now you want to dig deeper, so you don't think I can be. Listen, I just told you cool.
So are you like?
That's how men talk.
Are you?
Ain't no man never sit up here.
So do you date to marry or do you date to fuck?
I don't date for either.
His body is oppressed now.
Okay. I just want to know. I don't have two different levels. When you date to marry, when you date to
I don't have meaning sex. I don't want to be giving myself because I feel I'm getting robbed.
Okay.
I'm giving a woman this good meat for what?
Auntie, trying to say something.
Trey, you throw me off.
Go ahead, Auntie. Go ahead, cause see, this is what I be talking about. That's what I be talking about, Auntie. Go ahead, Auntie. He be on some other stuff, and this is a natural.
I mean, you think about it. A man come through, he beating your door down. Most of the time, women ain't. They ain't
Auntie want to talk.
Drake, you know these women ain't nothing, man.
Somebody else.
Back in the days, they throwing it. They energize. You feel like y'all going at it. Now it's a one-way fight. You beating her up all the time. You won't work me over sometimes. These women ain't working nothing on. They just laying there taking it. That ain't fun. You know I ain't lying, Drake.
I feel you.
Go ahead, Auntie. You wanted to say something.
You should have been sitting at this table.
Don't let her say so. She probably could sit next to him. You see how she looking at him now. Go ahead, Auntie. She can't even get the words.
Well, see the thing is, everybody out here, every woman has dated a man. So anything that I'm saying is not foreign to nobody. Everybody know a man have certain thoughts in his head. He want a woman to take me through there, down through there. If he already know, you know what, I'ma do this, she go do this go happen, and we go sit up and watch TV. That's boring. And when a man can almost predict how it's going to go from beginning to end, and I'm talking about sexually, you're boring. He don't enjoy that. He will do it, but that ain't what he want. He's going to cheat on you. He's going to have something on the side that he's going to enjoy doing. So that's the point that I'm making. I tell you, men are the king of wasting women's time because he already know how far he's going to go with you.
So when you get to the point that you want to cheat on her, why not just leave her alone?
Because men, that's not wired like that.
You don't want to lose your place?
Women are wired like that. Men say we are conquerors.
You didn't want to say nothing.
Men are conquerors. We want to conquer as many women as we can and keep our position as long as possible. You never seen a man come.
That don't sound like a man
why,
to me, Paul.
I'm being real with you. You never had a man that cheated on you.
A man?
Listen to my question.
That's not a man.
You never had a man. Well, you was having sex with a boy then. You never had a boy that came to you and said, well, listen here. I'm finna cheat on you next week. So maybe we should break up now. No, you found out he cheated on you while y'all was together. Right? Mm-hmm. Ain't nobody never gave you a warning first. So what I'm saying is an alignment. Men don't want to lose their position. They're going to cheat on you if they're not satisfied. A man would give you warnings before he cheat. You may not just overlook him.
What would be the warning?
He might tell you, like, listen, you ain't doing enough of this.
No.
No.
They just
I
might
never
be
heard a man say
They just
that.
might be hoes.
Oh, I never heard a boy say that.
Accountability.
Go off of experience.
Accountability. A man just don't want to go and jump off a top rope with other women unless he's not happy. Okay. And he don't have to it don't have to necessarily just be sexual. You may have a bad attitude. You know what, you taking care of him, but acting like you don't want to do it. He looking at you and your face all frowned up while you handling your business. It's a lot of things. You know what, he feel like every time he asks you to do something, you know what, it's an exchange for something. It's a lot of reasons why we can talk forever why men do what they do, but where's the accountability of why? No women want to take accountable of why the man is doing whatever he's doing. It's a reaction. Men reacts to women just like women react to men.
So before the man step out or whatever, and he's not liking what she's doing or like how she's responding to it or whatever, do the men ever take out time to like talk to her like, well, like, like you making me feel this way or like you're doing this? Mm-hmm. No, yeah, so y'all not taking accountability.
Right, they just go ahead and cheat.
Okay, you asked me a question, right? You asked me a question. Okay. So if a man, like I said, before a man cheat on a woman, he's not happy already. Okay. She just ignoring what the fuck he's saying. He'll say, well, you know what? Damn, baby, you ain't even, you ain't into it. You know what? Damn, you ain't doing nothing to turn me. You ain't got no lingerie. You ain't, you're not doing it. You're not even trying to turn me on. You your hair wrapped up. You got these big ass crazy panties on, and you just, it's a lot of things that women do that they're not being accountable. Men like sexy women. We like for our woman, you know what? Don't wrap your hair just yet. I want to pull on it. All my hair just got done. I want to pull on that. You know what? Go get them new panties that you bought that you think you finna go out of town with. Put them on now. Do something to make me feel like I'm appreciated. Okay.
I also think that's your perspective, but there's
Jay, what you think about what I just said?
Me, my whole thing is this. I like spontaneous. I don't like planning. You don't have to put no lingerie and none of that shit on. Let's just pop it off. I don't like planning. I don't like, you know what I mean? I don't, if you come in with your rollers and looking like big worms, shit, I ain't gonna be excited either. So I feel you on
Auntie
that
want to
shit.
say something.
Oh my Lord. Come on now.
Okay.
So the subject was...
So Erica, do you have anything you would like to add?
Well, we kind of got off topic.
What about you, T? You got anything you want to add?
Well, the subject that we started off with was when do you know that the person that you're with is the right person for you, and how long should you stay in the relationship? Basically, if you've gone through those three things that I stated, vacation, living with somebody, back up against the wall, and the person is still up for debate if they want to be with you, then you need to question like where you need to be and where you want to be in life, because that person does not want to be with you. He doesn't care about your future or whatever you want. He's just solely focused on himself, or her, and stop. To all relationships that are like this, stop giving the milk and providing the cow for free. That's all I'm saying. Like, if you want that ring, stop giving them all those services that you do when you're supposed to do it as a married person, and you're not even committed. That's all I'm saying. If the person has the milk, they're not going to buy the cow. Right?
No.
All right, Barb. Okay,
I agree.
You got anything to say, Barb?
On the subject that we was on, we was on a couple of subjects. Someone closed off on both. The first one is that I think men and women should stop being in relationships not knowing what they want. I did agree with you on the point you need to ask questions first, and don't have people waste your time. That goes for the woman and the man. Stop doing things for a person when you know in your heart that they're not going to marry you, and just thinking and hoping that's the person, because at all. Far as when we touch the subject of a woman's value, I think we all lose value when you reach a certain age, you know. So I don't think it's so much as a woman just losing value. Men lose values too. Like women got miles on them, men do too. So when it comes to that, I just say we got to look at each other the same way. You know what I'm saying? So.
Okay. In closing,
hold on. Let me chime in there. I feel like you should be with a person 5 years. You should stay with a person. I'm gonna chime off what T said. Your back should be against the wall. That way you really know if this person is in your corner. You don't have to even be in a real stressful position, but let your mate think you're something going on with you financially. You're broke, you're down on your luck, and see how they act. I just caught a video the other day. A wife divorced her husband because he went bankrupt or whatever. And also, I want to chime in on the cow with the milk subject or whatever. If you don't get to sample what you're getting, don't run into that mug getting married, because it may not be what you want, and you're gonna wind up cheating anyway. So make sure you with a person at least 5 years, get to know each other, live with each other, see what it is when y'all both down on y'all luck or whatever, or even paint the image you down on your luck. And you definitely got to get a sample of the goods before you get married.
okay, in closing, from my perspective, I think women do get cheated most of the time in relationships. I think a woman is expected to take a backseat to a man's feelings and also a man's needs. I think women should start asking $1 million questions. Sometimes they're going to be painful. The answer will be painful, but at least you know. It to me is hard to go through something not knowing certainty. And I feel a lot of women is in relationships with no certainty. They don't know where the relationship is going. They don't know really how this man feel about them. They can't even answer, where they would be 3 years from now. So to piggyback off what Dre said, you wouldn't go buy a car without test driving it. You wouldn't go buy a house without doing a walkthrough first. So I'm with Dre on that. So that's the last word. Peace.
Peace.
Subscribe.